Airline manager doubts black woman's ID. Her secret as a Fortune 500 CEO shocks everyone. The airport buzzed with a chaotic symphony of travelers. Dr. Maya Jefferson, a poised woman in a tailored navy suit, strode through the crowd with quiet confidence. She had no desire for special treatment. She simply wanted to board her flight to the global summit, where she was the keynote speaker. As she approached the first-class check-in counter, the manager, Jason Clark, eyed her skeptically. "This is for first class," he said curtly. "Are you sure you're in the right line?" Maya blinked but remained calm. "Yes. Here is my ticket." Jason examined her documents with exaggerated scrutiny. Then, loud enough for nearby passengers to hear, he declared, "This ID doesn't look like you. First-class tickets are non-transferable. If this isn't your ticket, you'll need to step aside." A hush fell around them. Maya inhaled deeply. Years of experience in boardrooms had taught her the power of composure. "Mr. Clark, I assure you that ID is mine. If there is a problem, contact your supervisor." Jason scoffed. "No need to escalate this. I've seen this kind of thing before, people trying to game the system." Maya's jaw tightened, but she remained firm. "I would like to speak to your supervisor. Now." Instead of complying, Jason signaled security. Two guards approached, their eyes flicking between Maya and Jason. "This woman's ID doesn't match her ticket," Jason said confidently. "I believe she might be attempting fraud." Maya sighed but nodded as the guards led her to a verification room. After several minutes, a guard looked up from the computer. "Everything checks out. Her ID is valid, and the ticket matches her information." Relief flickered through Maya, but Jason appeared in the doorway, his arms crossed. "I stand by my call," he said stubbornly. "First-class tickets are for paying customers, not—" Maya narrowed her eyes. "Not what, Mr. Clark? People who look like me?" Jason stiffened, caught in the weight of her words. The guards exchanged uneasy glances. "I'm simply following protocol," Jason said, his tone clipped. Maya took out her phone and dialed a number. "Elaine, we have a situation," she said. Minutes later, Elaine Porter, the airline's regional director, arrived. Her presence commanded immediate attention. "Mr. Clark," she said, her tone icy, "what exactly is going on here?" Jason's face drained of color. "I was just following protocol. Her ID seemed questionable, and I was trying to ensure—" "Questionable?" Elaine repeated. "Dr. Jefferson is a valued client and CEO of Jefferson Global Enterprises, one of our largest corporate partners. You thought it appropriate to question her integrity publicly?" Jason stammered. "I didn't know." Elaine cut him off. "That's the problem, isn't it? You assumed." Nearby passengers murmured, some pulling out their phones. Elaine turned back to Maya. "Dr. Jefferson, I apologize. I will personally escort you to the lounge." Maya nodded. "I appreciate that. But this isn't just about me. This must not happen to anyone else." Elaine's gaze hardened. "Consider it handled." She turned to Jason. "Effective immediately. You are suspended pending a full investigation. Hand over your ID and access badge." Jason's face burned red. "Elaine, this is ridiculous. Leave the premises before I have security escort you out," she said coldly. As Jason slinked away, Elaine gestured for Maya to follow her. Inside the VIP lounge, the staff scrambled to ensure perfection. "Thank you for acting quickly," Maya said, "but I still have one call to make." Elaine raised an eyebrow. "Who?" Maya's eyes glinted. "The airline CEO. We need to discuss whether our partnership is worth maintaining." The following morning, the airline released a public statement apologizing and outlining immediate reforms, including mandatory training on implicit bias. Maya, however, wasn't done. She met with her executive board and launched the Wings of Equity initiative to provide scholarships for underprivileged students pursuing aviation careers. Jefferson Global Enterprises pledged to match the airline's contributions, ensuring lasting change. As for Jason, his suspension became permanent. His name circulated on industry forums, and job rejections piled up. His fall from grace was swift and brutal. But one evening, After months of reflection, he wrote to Maya, Dr. Jefferson, I owe you an apology. My actions were rooted in ignorance, and I failed to see the harm I caused. I know words alone cannot undo the damage, but I am willing to contribute to the Wings of Equity initiative in any way possible. I understand trust must be earned, and I am prepared to take any steps necessary. Asterisk. Sincerely, Jason Clark. Weeks later, Jason received a response. Mr. Clark. Asterisk, thank you for reaching out. While I cannot erase the past, I believe people can change. If you are genuine, there is a role for you, not as a leader, but as a participant in creating change from the ground up. Asterisk. Asterisk, redemption is not a guarantee. It is a journey. If you are ready to walk that path, I invite you to begin with us. Asterisk. Sincerely, Dr. Maya Jefferson. Jason accepted. Over time, he mentored students, using his past mistakes to teach valuable lessons. The initiative grew, transforming lives and reshaping the industry. Maya knew change wasn't easy, but she also knew this. When one person stands up for what is right, the ripple effect can change the world.